How are the overall feelings at the moment for the team?
Hi, everyone. Well, the feeling is the best, we had like a very good preseason and like, of course, like new players, everybody looks so excited for starting this season. So yes, it's a good feeling.
All right, we're going to go to Austin David.
Marta, it was obviously a very tough season for you last year with your injury. Can you just kind of walk us through the road to recovery and what that process was like for you?
Yeah, absolutely. It was very hard, of course. It was my first time in whole my career that I was out for so long, and go through all of this situation, hard situation, and in my age, just like work day by day to think about like, yes, I still can play this game. I still can like go back and help this team. So that was hard, but the people around me helped me so much. So I'm so grateful for that.
We'll go to Mike Ramajo.
Thanks, Marta. Thanks, Jackie. Marta, I wanted to ask you, I saw the team put on social media a few weeks ago of you kicking the ball. It doesn't look like you went through a really tough injury, and it looks like you're back at 100%. How are you feeling right now? Do you feel comfortable with the ball? Do you, and what can we expect from you this year, especially with a team that has a lot of new players, a lot of young players, but a team that obviously the Seb and Haley have been building forward to for this year?
Well, if I tell you like that I don't feel anything in my knee, like I'm gonna lie, I'm lying to you. But like the feeling that I feel like to step on the field and be around the team and play and training with the new players make me like just don't think so much about, like of course I'm gonna have like how can I explain, like incômodo.
It's going to bother me.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna bother me for a little while, but it's something that I'm like try to live with and deal with this one, because as I say, play and like be able to train and look forward to play in this season. It's much bigger than the other things.
Marta, one of the reporters wrote in a question. He's wondering, are there any young players that you think are going to surprise fans of the league this season?
Well, we have a lot of new players here, of course, few younger players, and I hope like everybody, I can't pick only one, but I can tell you guys, like, it's so nice to see how they are excited to training, to play, like to learn. And then I'm here like to help them develop.
We'll go back to Austin.
Marta, obviously last season you weren't able to work with Seb as your head coach when you were on the field. Now that you've gotten preseason with him and Giles and the rest of the coaching staff, what has it been like, obviously having Seb as your head coach now that you've been around him for your entire time with the Pride, but now him as the leading guy? What has that been like?
I'm feel comfortable with him. I think everybody have the same feeling, Seb know the team like better than anybody else, when I come to Pride, he was here already, so it's the right guy to lead this team, I think. And yeah, excited to see him outside the field.
We're gonna go to Dan Barrett with the English Lion.
Hi, Marta. Thanks for your time. I guess this is more of a light-hearted question, but first of all, welcome back, by the way. Have you envisioned yourself scoring that first goal after such a long injury, and what you might do in that moment after having scored a goal?
Well, I can tell you, yes, I think about a little bit, yeah. Close my eyes and then I visualize like some situation that I want to have soon, I hope. But right now I just want to go back like to enjoy this game, you know. So don't put like any so much expectation. I just want to start and play and then feeling the soccer can give me when I'm stepping on the field.
We'll go to Mike Gramajo.
Marta, I know you kind of answered in the first question to Austin, but I want to see if you can kind of expand a little bit more, because obviously last year was a difficult year, because obviously no one expected for you to be injured and be out for the rest of the season. But apart from your recovering and all of that, was there anything that you did special that made time feel like you weren't going through a difficult time? I know you spent a lot of time with the teammates on the sidelines and at training, but was there anything that kind of kept your mind off, not necessarily the injury, but kept your mind more on a return and coming back to full form?
Well, I mean, like, there was a hard process, you know, like I've been working with this one like day by day, and something that make me feeling strong, like to go forward and like doing this. It's like, well, I'm sorry, like, but when I look in my past, you know, I had like so many other like things how was more difficult for me, and then I go forward, never step back. And when I had that days, like how make me feel like tired about like feeling pain, or about like listen to some people how did believe like that she gonna go back and then she gonna play again and then she gonna still keep playing like in high level. I'm just like remember how hard it was when I'm starting play this game, you know, how many people was against me, and then I just answer them like by step on the field and then play, you know, enjoy the game. So yeah, when I had that hard times, I just think about like I had the hard times in my life. I was more hard than this one. So I'm gonna fix that.
All right.
I don't know if I answer your question, but I'm sorry.
You did. Thank you, Marta. Thank you.
Are there any more questions for Marta? All right.
Everybody cry now.
Oh, we got Austin. Lay hand from Austin.
Marta, I just kind of going into this weekend in Portland, obviously, you've played there before. You know, it's a very hostile environment. There's going to be a lot of fans cheering because they just won the league. They're going to be doing a trophy and banner presentation and all that. How much do those kind of moments mean to you to go in there as the visiting team to kind of disrupt their celebrations?
Right now, I'm just like, as I say, I'm just think about like enjoy the game. You know, I'm focused on this team and myself too. I don't want to like put like any heavy things in my back, like expectation so much. I just want to come and play. You know, just enjoy the game again. Go back to their environment, like how make me happy. So yeah, I know. Come here to Portland and play here, it's always hard, but let's just like focus on our team and what we had did in the preseason, and then I hope that we can really put the best things that we did in preseason and presentation. A very good game Sunday.
All right, we got one from Jason Anderson.
Hi, Marta. Thanks for speaking with us today. I wanted to ask about the number of your teammates from Brazil that have come into the league this year, several different players across the league. I wanted to know maybe what you may have said to them if they were curious about what they were getting into coming to the league, and what maybe we can expect from some players that maybe NWSL folks don't see that often.
Well, for me, and then I think for like also Pia, it's like something very positive, because I was talking with like few players in the past, and then they ask, of course, about how is the league here and how is the level, and then I told them it's the best league in the world, so you need to be here because you need to play with and then against players that put yourself like in situation that you need to improve all the time, and the physical. So I think like it's good for Brazil, it's good for the national team, it's good for the players how it's here now. So I'm so happy to see.